I had a full panic excitement moment when I saw the spider web looking into the sunset. Why? Because we've been looking for golden orb web spiders for 4 days playing bingo. We finished bingo. Cedric finds the buffalo he needs. I found a spider, although it's actually not a golden orb, but I thought it was a golden orb when I first stopped. And all I'm waiting for now is that the wild dog's going to pop out, just because that's what we needed yesterday. But this is in fact a garden orb web spider, very similar to the golden orb web spider, different genus. So golden orb is a Nephilidae, where a garden orb is an Argiope. I can hear a hyena. But you can see where the confusion comes in, right? Because at a distance, at a glance, you look at that spider web and it looks like a golden orb web spider's web. But regardless of what kind of spider it is so cool to see spiders again. We have been waiting for the golden orbs to come back, for the garden orbs to come back, for the bark spiders to come back. This is the beginning. Because there's been so much rain and there's insects everywhere, I'm really happy that the spiders are finally coming out. So the web is looking a little disheveled on the left hand side, but on the right hand side it's still looking nice and uniform, very well built. But I think on the left hand side, because that's the anchoring side, so you can see the long strands on the left, that's the anchoring side. I think it had a bit more anchoring and something may have flown through there. But if you even just have a look at the movement in the background of the spider, you can see insects flying through, you can see birds flying through. It's easy to see how something would fly through that web, because from a distance, an animal won't see that. I mean, that's the whole point. It's got to catch prey somehow. But look at that. There's no way you're going to see that, especially this kind of lighting is very tough to spot a spider's web. So things like moths in particular, but also the larger mammals, maybe elephants, buffaloes, rhinos. They must have countless spider webs that they walk through in their lifetimes. So what is most noticeable here is probably that zigzag patterning underneath the spider. That is a really nice, distinct one. It's one of the best ones I've seen, obviously, in a while, because we haven't seen them. But that is that zigzagged stabilimentum. Peter, a garden orb and a golden orb can construct a web in a day if they need to. In fact, they can construct it in a few hours. It sounds absolutely ridiculous, but even if you look at a bark spider, which builds these massive webs, sometimes 3, 4, 5 meters across, they build it and take it down every single day. Every day. They build it and they eat it to recycle the silk, and then they make it again. So it is quite mind-blowing, but they can do it every single day if they need to. They obviously don't have to. Sorry, you'll hear me moving. I'm just grabbing my binoculars. They obviously don't need to do that every day, especially the golden orbs and the garden orbs. They tend to stay in the same spot once they've built a web. But they will constantly be doing construction. They'll make it stronger. They'll fix where there's holes that have been kind of punched through by the insects and animals. And if they need to, if the whole web is destroyed, they will start again. But this one might be here from now until next year going into autumn. You never know. So we will keep checking on it. Oh, it's moving! Now that we know it's here, we can come and check. It's coming down the stabilimentum there. So that's that zigzag patterning, combination of attracting prey and keeping the center of the web really strong for when something flies through, so it doesn't break. Oh, it's going down. It's going to one of the stabilizing strands. Oh, the web actually extends further down than I imagined. It's busy fixing. Look there, it's spinning silk. Oh, that is awesome. Am I seeing correctly? Has it got a moth? Or is it spinning that much silk that quickly? I think it's got a moth. Or is it a leaf? I don't know. I can't see. No, it's spinning silk. That is so cool. Look how the silk is reflecting. It looks like a moth's wing with that powdery, scaly surface. It's spinning silk. It's fixing that big hole. Oh, look, it's sticking it. Wow. So you see, constantly under construction, these webs. It's making a whole new strand back up to the top. You can see the silk is still attached. So it's reinforcing.